Biblical Archaeology, 8. Archaeological finds, 1100 BC to 800 BC inscriptions with names of biblical figures.
The Bible records the history of the relationship between God and the children of Abraham. Archaeology confirms many of the historical details mentioned in the Bible.
In this video series, we discuss various examples.
Jerubbaal. Judge Gideon ben Yoash, 1100 BC. Israeli archaeologists excavating in the Judean foothills have uncovered a 3,100-year-old inscription from the era of the Biblical Judges, carrying the name, Jerubbaal, from the Book of Judges. The name of the judge Gideon ben Yoash was Jerubbaal, archaeologists said, and a vessel was found from 1100 BC, with the name Jerubbaal written in ink. The story of Gideon is found in chapters 6, 7 and 8 in the Book of Judges. The Azariah Seal, First Temple period, 1100 to 586 BC, Azariah is specifically mentioned in 1 Chronicles chapter 9. He was a member of the high priests who officiated at the end of the First Temple period.
The First Temple period refers to the period from about 1100 to 586 BC. Shishak's invasion of Judah, 961 BC. 1 Kings 14 and 2 Chronicles chapter 12 tell of Pharaoh Shishak's conquest of Judah in the 5th year of the reign of King Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, and how Solomon's temple in Jerusalem was robbed of its treasures on that occasion. This victory is also commemorated in hieroglyphic wall carvings on the Temple of Ammon at Thebes, and records a raid of 140 places including the Kingdom of Judah, which took place in the 10th century BC. Obelisk of Shalmaneser III, 841 to 814 BC. In 2 Kings chapters 9 to 10, Jehu is mentioned as king of Israel, 841 to 814 BC. The growing power of Assyria was already encroaching on the northern kings prior to their ultimate conquest in 722 BC. This is demonstrated by a 6.5-foot black obelisk, discovered in the ruins of the palace at Nimrud in 1846. On it, Jehu is shown kneeling before Shalmaneser III and offering tribute to the Assyrian king, the only relief we have to date of a Hebrew monarch. The Moabite stone, 830 BC, 2 Kings 3 reports that Mesha, the king of Moab, rebelled against the king of Israel following the death of Ahab. A 3-foot stone slab, also called the Mesha stele, confirms the revolt by claiming triumph over Ahab's family, circa 850 BC, and that Israel had perished forever. An inscription in the Moabite language, a Semitic language closely related to Biblical Hebrew. The inscription, of about 35 lines, was chiseled into a piece of black basalt measuring about 3 feet tall by 1.5 feet wide. That inscription, dated approximately 830 BC, was set up by King Mesha in a temple at Dibon to commemorate his victory over the Israelites. The Moabite stone, in fact, gives King Mesha's side of the story. As such, it provides a rare glimpse from a genuinely ancient but non-biblical source of an incident in biblical history. At Tel Deir, Allah, Jordan, where the Jabbok River meets the Jordan, they found an administration building for the Moabites. One line from the wall says, "Warnings given by Balaam, the son of Beor, a seer of the gods." The inscription is dated from the 8th century BC. Numbers chapter 22 verse 5 says, "So he sent messengers to Balaam the son of Beor, at Pethor, which is near the river." This archaeological find corroborates this biblical scripture. The house of Yahweh Ostrakhan, 835-796 BC. The house of Yahweh Ostrakhan appears to be a receipt for a donation of 3 shekels of silver to the house of Yahweh, which is referring to Solomon's temple. Some scholars date it between 835 and 796 BC, some 130 years after the temple was built. This is the oldest mention of Solomon's temple that has been found outside the Bible. The seal of Megiddo, 8th century BC. A seal was found, belonging to a royal member, from the 8th century BC. The seal is engraved with a roaring lion, symbol for the kingdom of Judah. The inscription reads, Shema, on top, and servant of Jeroboam, on the bottom, referring to King Jeroboam II, who ruled from about 787 BC to about 747 BC. Conclusion. Many historical details from the Bible have been confirmed by archaeology. And there is no biblical narrative that has been falsified by archaeology. The Bible can be trusted as a collection of historical documents. Thanks to Michael Moat for compiling this information. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.